In the name of God, Fundamental of Thermodynamics. Chapter 7. The second law of thermodynamics from Bochner Sontag, 7th edition. As an introduction from the previous chapters, we had first law of thermodynamics, state that during any cycle, that a system undergoes the cyclic integral of the heat is equal to the cyclic integral of the work. The first law, however, places no restriction on the direction of flow of heat and work. No restriction. Direction of work and heat. A cycle in which a given amount of heat is transferred from the system and an equal amount of work is done on the system satisfies the first law, just as well as cycle in which the flow of heat and work are reversed. However, we know from our experience that a proposed cycle that does not violate the first law does not injure that cycle will actually occur. It is this kind of experimental evidence that led to the formulation of the second law of thermodynamics. Thus, a cycle will occur if both the first and the second law of thermodynamics are satisfied. Occur only if both the first and second law of thermodynamics satisfied. In this broader significance, the second law acknowledges that processes proceed in a certain direction, but not in an opposite direction. A hot cup of coffee cools by virtue of heat transfer to the surrounding, but heat will not flow from the cooler surrounding to the hotter cup of coffee. For example, a hot cup of coffee cools by virtue of heat transfer to the cooler surrounding, but the cool coffee surrounding doesn't energy transfer with hot cup of coffee. Gasoline is used as a car drives up a hill, but the fuel in the gasoline tank cannot be restored to its original level when the car goes down to hill. Such familiar observations as this and a host of others are evidence of the validity of the second law of thermodynamics. In this chapter, we consider the second law for a system undergoes a cycle, and in the next two chapters, we extend the principle to a system undergoes a change of state and then to a control value. Heat exchange and refrigerator is the first section. Start with the next video part.